My name is Mark Dall. I'm a Cathedral graduate, class of 1971. And I attended Cathedral when it was still located downtown. Current students may know it as the Catholic Center at 13th and Meridian Street, but that was our school campus back then. And the way that you got to school, a lot of us relied on public transportation. I took a city trailways bus from the northeast side, and we would pass through St. Lawrence Parish, where I was from. We would head to St. Andrew's Parish, and we would cross through the meadows and then down, I think it was Capitol, and they would let us off about 14th and Capitol, and then we would walk through the parking lot to Cathedral High School. It was an all-boys school back then.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cathedral is coeducational now. We did have an all-girls school right across the street. There was literally an alley that separated Cathedral High School from St. Agnes. So you would ride the bus with those ladies, downtown. And then before classes start, we would generally congregate in either our courtyard or their courtyard and, converse. But there was no interaction during the school day. We didn't take any classes at St. Agnes. The St. Agnes students did not take any classes at Cathedral. So, gender diversity, like I said, there was none. But when I went there, it was largely working class Irish Catholics. So you didn't have a lot of racial diversity. I would say maybe 10% of the student body, certainly of my senior class of 71, was African American. And I think that would be that's a lot higher percentage today.
Oh, definitely.
And I think Cathedral, back when I went there, again, going back to the working class nature of the families, I think there was a little less economic stratification back then. I'm sure there were rich kids. I certainly wasn't one of them at Cathedral when I attended, but I really got the sense that most of us were from blue-collar, working-class families. We had reading, writing, and arithmetic, kind of the classical, education, whereas when I look at the syllabus for Cathedral now, it's unbelievable the different types of classes you have available to you, and electives. Our electives, do you want to take Roman mythology or Greek mythology? There was no, do you want to take photography? Do you want to take theater? It simply wasn't there. Oh, and one other point that I think is important to bear out. When I attended Cathedral, they were actually run by the Brothers of the Holy Cross. Today, I know Cathedral has an affiliation with the Brothers of the Holy Cross. I was just looking through my yearbook right before we started this interview, and my senior year was the first year that the lay teachers outnumbered the Brothers of the Holy Cross. But the brothers still did run the school, and continued to do so for, I think, about 2 years after I graduated. And then basically the school closed, and the rest is history. They combined with everybody else, and we're at your beautiful campus on the north side.